Nityanandam, and welcome to this YouTube video. So it's been a little while since I've made videos. I've been back home to Ireland to tie up a few loose ends so that I can return here to the Adinam in Bidadi, where my Guru Paramahansa Nityananda lives with us, or we live with him more to the point. So yeah, today I'm just feeling a little bit inspired to make this video because behind me you can see Nataraj. And I sat down to make the video. I wasn't actually going to speak about Nataraj, but it reminded me of something quite mystical that happened in a mysterious way. It was helping me find my path to Swamiji. So just over a year ago I started following Swamiji on YouTube and watching his videos, and I had planned to go to South America to do an ayahuasca retreat, and this was just over a month before Sadashivoham, which is the big inner awakening program that takes place at the end of every year. So I knew that I couldn't afford to go to both, and because I had been planning to do ayahuasca for a long time, I decided to go ahead to South America. So a week before I left to go to South America, a friend and I went to the British Museum in London, which is where I was living at the time, and I never take pictures on my phone, never, very rarely, but I ended up taking just one photograph, and Nataraj was in a glass box, and my friend stood behind the glass box, and I took the picture and you could just faintly see her face. So I had put it onto Instagram and she had added the caption of "when you see it ... So thought nothing really of it. I knew a little about Nataraj but not much at that stage, and I went off to South America. I've got a video basically on my whole ayahuasca experience and how then I ended up coming to Sadashivoham, but cutting a long story short, I decided to take the plunge and come to Sadashivoham. I was able to manifest all the money for the program within a matter of days. And on my way on the flight, I remember looking at the picture and being like, oh wow, it's kind of, I don't know, it was just like a little message of telling me, when I was in London, it was sort of showing me that I probably was going to end up in India, but I didn't even realise at that stage. So fast forward a few months, and it was July now. So July of this year, I had joined the Adinavasi program, and we were quite lucky. We get to sometimes go to Swamiji's courtyard when we're having any meetings or important updates. And in his courtyard, which is somewhere that I had always hoped that I would be able to visit, never mind be allowed to on a regular sort of basis, so I sort of ran to the front to make sure I got the best seat in front of his swing. He has this swing that he just pushes back and forward on, and behind the swing in the top left hand corner was this. And all of a sudden, just the memory just came to me, and it was when you see it, because I had been sort of hemming in hand, was this the right thing to do? I had had a lot of messages with being a Adinavasi, but it meant, leaving the life that I had behind and leaving my family and basically taking this amazing journey, but also quite quite a difficult transforming journey. And there was just, whenever I had seen Nataraj and behind, and Swamiji walked out and sat in front, I was just behind, and I remember just getting his eye contact directly just for a couple of seconds. It just came over me. I was I know I had made the right decision. I knew I was meant to be here, and that was almost like a little sign telling me that I'm on the right path and that I'm doing things the way that should be happening, more or less. So yeah, I just got a little bit inspired to make that video. So now I'm back in the Adinam, as I say. I'll be back to making videos every day, just to basically share my experiences and to enrich people about Swamiji, living avatar, being on earth at this moment, and all the blessings and gifts that he has for each and every one of us. There's a big program coming up at Mahasadashivoham this December, would love to give you more information, which I will be doing over the next program, but if there's anything that you want to know in the meantime, just leave your name and your email or number, whichever suits, and I can get back to you. It truly is a special time that we're alive. Here in the Adinam alone, like, we're able to manifest Shaktis on a daily basis, which is pretty incredible. There's programs around the world, there's people from around the world that are part of the Sangha, devotees, people that have attended an awakening, all able to manifest the Shaktis just purely through initiation, one touch from the living avatar, Paramahamsa Nithyananda. So look forward to making more videos and hope to hear from some of you soon. Okay, take care, Nithyanandam.